Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be going over everything brand new in the version 15.40 update. But before we get into this, the gameplay in the background you can see is from my brand new map, Clan Arena. I uploaded this over on my second channel. The code will be in the description for this map as well on screen throughout the video. Feel free to play it with your friends. There is a custom matchmaking portal on there as well, where you guys can custom matchmake with each other and play with each other on the map. It's a really cool map. Check it out, guys. We will be doing some changes to it and maybe even changing the game mode up as well as we go through with the map. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. But before we jump into all of this, don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here, and let's start off with the first piece of news. So Fortnite themselves have confirmed what is coming into this update with a few details, but not major details. And you can see here is an insight to what we have. So version 15.40 brings Blast back with an unvaulted favorite, possibly a weapon coming back, possibly the P90, because we've seen that as maybe an exotic, or maybe the unvaulted LTM, which really isn't that much. Fun for the whole squad. Characters will have more exotics in stock for allies or enemies to acquire. So it now looks like each character will possibly will have 2 to 3, maybe even more exotics. So if you buy one, possibly another person can buy another, or maybe you'll be able to buy all of them. Who knows exactly how this is going to work, but that's cool. That definitely allows for more exotics to be purchased from the bosses around the map. We also have LTM coming soon, Air Royale plus the floor is lava. Now I don't know if this is a combination between both of them. Maybe that would be really cool. Or is it going to be just classic floor is lava and Air Royale? I personally love Air Royale. Floor is lava, the classic, I'm not a fan of, but the Graph G version I absolutely love. So fingers crossed that possibly could be the case right there. The next one we've got is adjust object / build level of details in PC performance mode alpha. So that's just PC performance mode, anyone using that. And the most interesting one, which I think is kind of a good change, and I kind of like this because this is something that frustrates me and a lot of my subscribers that I've talked to. This one here is, please note, in version 15.40 update, we'll be removing unreleased assets and props that are currently being used in some creative islands. So basically, for those that glitch to the map, they have access to these like assets, and you have to know the people that have these assets to get them on your map. And I feel like that in the creative space is just very kind of, it's a bit toxic for the community as a whole, because I know a lot of my subscribers don't have access to these bigger creative builders like Contact, so they can't get access to these props and items that aren't in the game. I feel like Fortnite just completely removing them sets a level playing field, kind of. There still are a few features which other creators have which others don't, which again still is biased. The whole creative stuff I could rant about for so long. I feel like Fortnite creative really did go the wrong way with the way they did stuff, but it still has potential for growth, and I still love Fortnite creative with the modes that are coming out on it, and I still try and build stuff every now and then. But generally across the board, it does need a little bit of a revamp, but this is, I guess, a step closer to that. And for those that don't already know, in the last update, Fortnite creative now can only feature your island. Supposedly it's meant to be one feature every 2 weeks, but I've already seen someone on there having, I think, 2 features. So yeah, I don't know exactly how that works, but apparently you're meant to only have one feature every 2 weeks to kind of keep the mixed up. Otherwise it would just be the same map over and over, which is a little bit frustrating for the community. So yeah, let's hope that that does get some updates on the creative side. But that's not the only stuff we have as well. We also have some patch information for you guys on some of the bugs which have been officially confirmed to be fixed in the next update. So here they go, and here they are. So Battle Royale top issues, you can see total bars appearing as a match as 0. This has been fixed. We've also got purple XP coins disappearing when driven through. This is interesting, without granting XP. So the purple XP coins are the ones that spin everywhere. So there's a workaround for this, as well as this will be fixed in the next update, so don't worry about it. Matchmaking doesn't start if unready players leaves early. This will also be fixed as well. That's been very frustrating for someone like myself playing with the members, and that kind of glitches out every now and then, so that's really awesome, and it'll be good for on stream as well. We've also got, on creative side, phone booths do not respect island settings when players change outfits, so that'll be fixed as well. I've not noticed that issue, but obviously it's been reported on the creative side. And on the save the world side, we also have some top issues over there. Mythic lead survivor portraits appear on only as silhouettes, so that's been fixed as well. And we've got locating a dirt burger not counting towards the locating burger break. Also, a little side note, can anybody just report this bug for me? I'm not too sure how I report this, but simply the custom matchmaking code on Xbox Series X, on maybe on Xbox across the board, once you enter in a code, you can't delete the code unless you leave Fortnite and go over to save the world of creative and then go back on to Battle Royale. That's how you delete the code, and that's very frustrating to do that on stream. I know a lot of you have been complaining about that, so let's try and get someone to report that and try and get that bug out there and get it fixed, because it's been really annoying, that bug. All right, next little topic I've got for you guys is moving on to some of the details on the bosses. So we can confirm that in Fortnite version 40, there possibly could be some new bosses as well. So it doesn't look like we've got any new exotics from the post that Fortnite posted. Otherwise, we would see they would state new exotics, etc. But we don't really see that. We just kind of get the confirmation that you can buy more exotics from the same character. It doesn't say there's any new ones, so maybe there will be some new ones, maybe not. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see. The most interesting thing as well to note is Knock Knock. This actually could be a new boss or a new NPC getting added in, because the reason I say that is if you go over to your collections inside of Fortnite right now for characters and bosses, NPCs, you can see that there are 2 slots missing right at the very bottom, number 43 and number 44, next to Predator. We don't know who these are yet, and I'm guessing these will probably be the last 2 for the season. I'm assuming these possibly will be more NPCs. Some people predict it could be Lovely. Some people are predicting it might just be a new skin. Maybe even John Jones himself towards the very end. Or maybe even, possibly, we could see maybe like a new boss. Maybe like Predator with a new, I was going to say exotic, but a new mythic, should I say. Exotic are the ones you purchase. So yeah, I think that's kind of interesting. And I do really like what's going on here in the world of Fortnite with all this stuff. Now, on the topic of my storyline video, every single day I sit down to record the storyline video, which you guys are really hyped for. Something happens, like this happens. So you can see this, I've been working on the storyline video today, and I've been getting through a few things on it, and then suddenly I'm ready to get the video on its way and get going at it full pace. I've got everything ready to go, and then suddenly this happens, and I have to kind of like divert, pause the story video again, and go on to the new update stuff, obviously, because we've got the new update now. Something new could be in here, and it's very key to cover everything for you guys. So I'm still working on it, guys. Don't worry, we'll have a storyline video soon for you. It's going to be super awesome, probably one of the best videos I've made in a very long time. I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. It's a very long one, so expect a huge long video popping up on that side. So yeah, that's what we have for the update. I definitely think the update will be awesome. It's going to be out obviously at 4 AM ET time, so 9 o'clock UK. Not the best time, to be honest. I prefer when it's a little bit later in the day. I never understand why they release the updates so early in the morning. I guess this is when the least players are online. Also, coming in with the next concept coming in from TNT, you can see that TNT has actually produced a Quicksilver concept for the upcoming Join the Hunt series, which I think is a really nice concept here coming in from TNT. So I thought this was a great one. I thought I'd feature it in today's video. I know a few of you guys have been excited for that, as well as there are 2 new radio stations which have possibly been added to the world of Fortnite. We've got Rock and Royale and Radio Underground. These 2 are going to be super awesome. They've been added to the game, so I'm not too sure what's going to be featured on these, if they're going to be more of like a community-based playlist. I have heard that a few artists are getting put in the game that aren't as well known, which I think is cool, as well as artists are having the ability to have, like, I guess, their tracks featured, being smaller artists. I've seen a lot of artists recently on the Fortnite radio, which have been really fun to listen to because it's music I've never heard before, and I love just checking it out. So yeah, so there we have that really awesome concept there. Now, the next little thing I've got for you guys is actually coming in with possibly something kind of interesting regarding the NPCs. You can see here, apparently in the actual data in the files, the NPCs were supposedly meant to be Lovely and Cuddle King. Now, apparently, it actually comes up with both being Lovely for these last 2 NPCs. These may be placeholders. I would have expected the Lovely NPC and the Cuddle King to possibly be added in a little bit earlier. So I'm expecting these should have been added in around Valentine's. Why would they add them in so late now? But who knows? Maybe they will add them in late. Maybe, I guess it's not too late. It's 2 days after, so it's not that late. But still, it feels a bit late in my opinion. But obviously, I'll keep you guys covered on the bosses and NPCs on the second channel tomorrow. Make sure you got your notifications turned on over there. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to pop code PostboxPat in your item shop. Once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Postbox Pat, signing out.